America really just asked China for reparations? Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And welcome back. Morris in Long Beach, California. Hey, Morris, what's on your mind today?
Good morning, Professor. Listen, did you hear what Stephen Moore had to say over the weekend? I was watching the BBC, and he was talking. They were doing an interview with him via satellite, and a gentleman from, I think his name was Ping, from China. And you're not going to believe this. Mr. Moore, who works for President Trump, he said that China owes the United States, write this down, reparations. I mean, if I
had $1 trillion. Right.
I couldn't believe it. I said, you going to ask somebody for some reparations? I said, you know what? If I was a gentleman from China, I would say, you know what? China going to pay the United States some reparations. We're going to pay the U.S. some reparations. When the U.S. pays the Native Americans reparations for the genocides, when the U.S. pays blacks reparations for the labor, when the U.S. pays the Hispanics for the Southwest states they lost, when they get paid their reparations, we will pay you your reparations. I mean, but if you didn't see it, it just, you scratch your head and say, is this Malcolm X talking or Stephen Moore? Yeah. All right, thank you.
That is brilliant, Morris. By the way, I'm looking for the, Morris just hung up. I'm looking for the, here it is. I got an email from, well, this one isn't from Stephen Moore, but Stephen Moore is now working for FreedomWorks, which is, FreedomWorks and Americans for Prosperity were the two groups that were supporting the Tea Party. Funded and started by the Koch brothers and their friends and their other billionaire buddies. These are billionaire-funded groups that operate in the interests of billionaires. And there was a webinar today. It's probably still going on. The FreedomWorks Committee on Unleash Prosperity. It's a webinar grading governors on their opening of the state's economies. And Brian Kemp of Georgia is on this webinar. Kim Reynolds, the governor of Iowa, is on this webinar. Kevin Stitt, the governor of Oklahoma, is on this webinar. And it's being moderated by Adam Brandon, the president of FreedomWorks, and Stephen Moore, co-founder of the Committee to Unleash Prosperity. I think they mean unleash viruses, unleash deaths. An incredible video, by the way, that I saw on YouTube this morning. On Twitter. I retweeted it. In fact, you can find it in my Twitter timeline, where this guy is at the Michigan rally, where the Michigan militia and the Klan were out there, and in the Michigan Nazis, and he's standing there, filming his own hand. And he's giving people a finger as they walk by, and he's yelling, God hates dip bleeps. It starts with an S word, and F you. And he's yelling F you and but he's doing it very politely. And occasionally somebody tries to debate him, and it's just hysterical. I really recommend you check it out. But this is like people are starting to talk back. And, we've got these billionaires with FreedomWorks promoting this stuff. You got Brian Kemp, Kim Reynolds, Kevin Stitt, the governors of Georgia, Iowa, and Oklahoma, respectively, doing this webinar, probably still going on. It started 2 hours ago. And it's amazing.